right, good evening. The time is 5 o'clock p.m. and we'll call the special city council meeting to order. First item on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. If you're willing and able, please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. The second item is our land acknowledgement. Before we begin, we would like to acknowledge the Ohlone people who are the traditional custodians of this land. We pay our respects to the Ohlone elders, past, present, and future, who call this place Ohlone land. The land that Pinole sits upon their home. We are proud to continue their tradition of coming together and growing as a community. We thank the Ohlone community for their stewardship and support, and we look forward to strengthening our ties as we continue our relationship of mutual respect and understanding. Third item is citizens to be heard, and each speaker has 3 minutes per comment. City Clerk Bell Spears.
Did you want to do the roll call first?
Yes, is that item number 4 on the agenda? Or?
Oh, yes. Sorry about that. It's a special meeting agenda, so we switched it up.
No worries.
But I'm happy to take that first if that works.
Sounds good. We'll do roll call.
Thank you. Mayor Sasai.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Tave. I will note for the record has not yet arrived. Councilmember Martinez Rubin.
Here.
Thank you. Noting for the record she's attending remotely per the provisions of the Brown Act. And Councilmember Murphy.
Here.
Councilmember Toms.
Here. Acting
City Manager Chief Clavoon.
Here.
City Attorney Kasher.
Here.
Mayor and Council, the agenda was posted on Tuesday, December 4th at 12:15 p.m. with all legally required notices. No written comments were received in advance of the meeting. Does the council have any conflicts to report this evening? Seeing none, that concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go back to item number 3, citizens to be heard. Any public speakers?
Thank you. Yes. Irma Ruport.
Good evening, Mayor, Council staff, and public. I'm here today to ask you all that you put a freeze on hiring all city employees, excluding the police department, as soon as possible. Just to let you know, I have HR background. As we all know, the city manager, Kelsey, resigned her position as city manager November 28 to pursue other career opportunities after less than a year and a half. I have been here at the council regarding her performance as unsatisfactory. She had the most performance evaluations of any city manager that I know. Public records requests, PRAs, were not complete, and she had an administrative policy which I disagreed with her, and she was going to look into it because the form was only going to go to her. However, the most stressing that I learned, 7 employees since March 4th, 2025 to March 18, 2025, for a total of $819,000 minimum salary only. Whether these jobs were open to the public to apply or given to certain employees or currently filled need to be investigated. The list is on October 21st, 2025, item 9D, master salary schedule updates. I would like to see this interim city manager look into this and freeze all hirings until all of this has been proven and factual. We are currently seeking an RFP to do polling to raise revenue for the city, since we are going to need additional funds for next year. Next couple of years. This does not look good. Let your city employees be involved in this polling and go out to the public without having to spend money and waste it on a consultant. In conclusion, the city manager, Kelsey, was out of control. She had much authority and didn't know what to do with it or didn't know what she was doing. Her interest was herself and didn't put the taxpayers first. I asked her why she was doing some of these things. She answered, because I can. She had no limitations. Mayor and council, next recruitment and get involved in every aspect of this hiring and not let HR and consultant do their own thing. It didn't work. Taxpayers can't afford it from happening again. Look into the city manager's authority also. Taxpayers deserve better than this. Mayor and council, I found this out here. I don't know if all the positions are filled or not. Some were created by her, given raises. I have it all here. You need to look into it. $819,000, ridiculous. And you want to put something on the ballot to raise money? Are you serious, guys? She was out of control. And this needs to be looked at, and who got the positions, and if they're still open, and who got them, and why weren't they open to the public? Mayor and council, do not start putting things on the consent calendar, because this is wrong. All this is wrong. Thank you.
Thank you. Next comment, please.
Good evening, Mayor, council members. My name is Fiona Epps, and I'm here to respond to the degrading comments Irma Ruport has said at this podium. Today, I will not sit silent to allow one person to set the narrative about me or the work I do for the city that I love. At last week's meeting, she called me an unqualified amateur, stating that I don't know what I'm doing. Respectfully, I'm here to remind council that I was hired through a fair and thorough process, chosen because I was the best fit based on my education, background, and experience. The bulk of my professional career consists of operations and project management. Under my leadership, and that was for outpatient healthcare, under my leadership and using my project management training, I helped grow a group of 4 primary care clinics to 11 multi-specialty clinics, now known as Marin Health, transitioned newly acquired practices under one brand, developed standardized programs and policies, built their internal billing and clinical float departments, served as staff chair of the Electronic Health Record and Technology Committee. I have worked as a software consultant and implemented clinical trial management systems for physician practices. I've written grants, launched the first patient portal, and trained over 60 physicians on proper documentation to comply with CMS requirements. This may sound like a different world to some, but fundamentally, I've applied these same skills and experience here. Ms. Ruport has also repeatedly expressed disagreement with my promotion and pay increase. I was hired as an assistant to the city manager, but was soon assigned director-level work and responsibilities because they discovered I could do it and the work needed to be done. Just like anyone, I deserve to be paid a fair wage for the work that I do. I'd also like to add that I have a history of being promoted in past jobs, further demonstrating my ability to adapt, grow, and lead. Within 2 years at the city of Pinole, I led the transformation of the website, implemented the communications plan, VoIP phone system, transitioned Fire's IT to Confire, launched a custom app and a new logo, branding guidelines, and the city seal, just to name a few. We reduced the city manager's budget by over $60,000 in ongoing costs because I have taken over work that consultants used to do. Now we are working to rebuild our internal IT department. Lastly, I want to put on record that I'm extremely dedicated to my community and this council, averaging 50 hours a week, work hours a week to make Pinole a better place for my family, friends, and neighbors, and I'm driven to help my coworkers do the same. So the next time Mrs. Ruport, who has in past meetings referred to me as disgusting and despicable, or someone like her comes to the podium to belittle me or any other member of this team, I hope you'll remember that there are 2 sides to every story. Thank you.
Thank you. And Director Epps, just for the record, is this on your personal capacity or staff capacity?
This is in my personal capacity.
Thank you so much. All right, City Clerk Bill Spears, any other comments for this meeting?
Thank you. Yes, online we have Anthony Vosbrink. Go ahead, sir. I'm going to ask for PCTV's help in asking the caller to unmute themselves.
Can you hear me?
We can. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, yes. My name's Anthony Vosbrink, longtime citizen taxpayer of Pinole, over 50 years. I'd like to revisit my past comment and that of previous public citizens to be heard. I believe it was Bob Kopp and a few other members of our city community and seniors. We asked on 2 or 3 occasions for a response, a detailed response from our duly elected mayor and or their staff regarding several trips that were taken in the past several months by Devin Murphy I believe, and Cameron Sasai, out-of-state trips that cost our taxpayers directly or indirectly tens of thousands of dollars, approximately $4,000 to $5,000 per each individual per each trip. And somehow, somewhere, that request fell between the cracks. And I think, you know, they need to be more transparent with the public on how they're spending our money, our tax dollars, even though they passed the ordinance that they were going to increase their travel expense budget by 300% or whatever it was. We need to know where they went, what was the purpose of their trip, who did they meet, for what reason on the trip, what did they discuss, and how did that trip benefit directly and or indirectly to the public citizens and people of Pinole, not their own private or political ambitions to meet certain people, whether it was Kamala Harris or somebody else in Washington, D.C., and or at the National League of Cities conference meeting in the state of Washington. You know, our city has $5 million deficit, and we need to address that. And our city council, the majority of them anyway, the three individuals that seem not to care about our finances and their fiscal responsibility and do their due diligence to tighten their belt/bootstraps and step up to the plate and start managing our city funds in a more proper manner with true transparency and feedback.
Thank you very much.
To the
City Clerk
to
Bill
the public.
Spears, next comment, please.
Thank you. Let me just double check that we don't have any more comments online. That concludes our public comments. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll now go on to our next item, item 5A, which is our closed session, and that is Public Employee Appointment, Government Code 54957, Title Interim City Manager. Please note that we will be adjourning closed session and we'll be reporting any reportable action at the next regular meeting of the City Council. So thank you so much. Right, welcome back, everybody. My apologies. We'll be taking public comment for item 5A. City Clerk Bill Spears, any public comments?
Thank you. Rafael Menez online. Go ahead.
Good evening, Mayor, Council staff, members of the public. My name is Rafael Menez, resident of Pinole, and I just have a brief question through the mayor to the city attorney, if I may. What's the difference between an acting city manager and an interim city manager? Thank you.
Thank you. Next public comment, City Clerk, if any.
I'm just double checking. There are no other comments. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go to City Attorney if you have a response to public
Yeah,
comment.
thank you for the question, Mr. Menace. So typically an acting city manager is put into place when the current city manager is not available, is maybe out for a few weeks or something like that. This is a kind of interesting situation because we have, the council was interested in appointing kind of a temporary and acting city manager while they considered a possible appointment of an interim city manager, which would kind of be in the city manager position until a permanent city manager is appointed. So it's somewhat of a distinction without a difference. The acting city manager has all of the authority that's been delegated to the city manager or would have the same authority as an interim city manager. It's really more the title than anything else, but the authority of the acting city manager is the same as an interim city manager. It's really just the title at this point.
Thanks, City Attorney. Hope that answers the question, and thank you to the public for their understanding. We'll now convene to closed session.